What's going on, folks? It is Nightstargamer. Welcome to some more State of Spire. We're going again. Last time didn't go great. Made a lot of mistakes. Some damage I couldn't really avoid, other I could have. So, okay. Transformer card. Sure. Transformer strike. Fascinating. Gain 3 strength, 3 dexterity, gain 1 less at the start of each turn. Ah, that sucks. Don't know if I like that. Maybe take this path, get a bunch of battles. Maybe some extra money or something. Fire merchant. Okay. 2 of those slimes. Yeah, don't know if I'll be using the fasting anytime soon. Oh, that's giving me less defense. That would have worked if I wasn't frail. Alright. So easy enough. If I could get that card that upgrades the card if I kill enemies early enough, that would be really, really strong. Fear no evil. Deal 8 damage. If the enemy intends to attack, enter calm. Okay, that's just a better strike. Okay, 2 little lads. One of which is attacking. I can do that. Block the damage. That guy's gonna probably do a status effect next turn, so maybe I hit this guy, try and kill him. Okay. Block the 7. I think that's gonna give us frail again. Oh no, weakened. Okay. If we use this, we'll change our stance and gain 2. Oh, is that why I gained 2 stamina? Or a stamina last turn? Because I had calm on and just didn't realize it? Could be. Okay. If I eruption, I will change my stance. Drawing 2 cards, dealing 6, entering Wrath. Then I could fear no evil. So this would basically get me back up to 3. This would lower me down to 2. And then I could, like, defense or attack. Let's try that. Strike you. Straight up kill you. Then we'll double calm. Okay, that went well. I'm starting to figure it out. One of my biggest issues when I do card games, because like I played, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon growing up, is that what happens is I will read the cards. I'll be like, oh, if I do this, then I can do that. I see the play, but by the time I go to do the play, I forget. My brain's just like, oh, you don't need this, and then I'm like, and then I do something in the wrong order. Then I'm like, fuck, can't do that now. So that happens all the time, and it's so annoying. Do that. Gain some extra energy. Switch to vigilance. And maybe I should have fasted. Maybe try to do extra damage, but it's fine. I can see the fasting card working if I get more of the get stamina cards. If I can get that, then I can see that popping off really well. You don't have your buff, so we can just pop, pop. Okay, money. Bottle Miracle. Okay, that can be handy. Prostrate 2 mantra for block. Let's try this. You know, getting a little bit of mantra built up, and then, you know, just like a free block card isn't the worst thing. I guess 4 instead of 5, that's not the worst, and it's free. So yeah, let's get that. To defend, and then hit him for 6. We take nothing. Ow. Okay, we can enter calm if we do that. Enter calm. Gain 10 defense. Don't need to kill him fast. Okay, we can Eruption, which will basically be free. And then maybe we'll be able to finish him off. So we can hit him for 12. Yeah, we can finish him. Like there, I was able to do like the quick math in my head and be like, that lines up. That looks like it would work. Apply weakness, gain 5 mantra. Whenever you scry, gain 3 block. I'm not really dealing with a scry deck, but maybe? So I think just applying weakness is just a better choice. Okay, they're buffing. So I can Eruption. Just take this guy out immediately. You know what? Let's just do 12 damage to this guy as well. That way next turn we can just take him out. Unless we get nothing. Unless we get nothing. Okay. Oh no, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Also, if I can get the Judgment card, that was fun. They instantly kill something if they have 40 or less health. Crescendo could be good, but I like that better when it's upgraded. Another Prostrate. What do I want to do? Going this way, we would get a couple bonfires, do a couple upgrades, and then... Yeah, I don't hate that. What do? Upon pickup, choose and add 5 cards to your deck. Ancient Tea set, whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2. That's very situational, though. Letter opener can be fun. That can really pop off, but let's see. Ooh, more card draw. I like that. Sash Whip is fun. Maybe we can remove just a strike. We're just a little short to grab that. The rest of these aren't really piquing my interest. Okay. pop in here, do a smithing. Let's upgrade. What do you do? 3 mantra? Eh. Nine block for 1 isn't bad. Oh no, let's lower eruption. That way, if I do the shift, I'm up 1 in energy cost. You come across an auspicious pedestal with a golden shining idol. Think I just lose maximum HP. Take 18 damage. We have a fire coming up. I could take the 18 and then just heal it. Or just take the injury, get like a useless curse card. Yeah, we'll take the curse. And now we get extra money. And get an extra upgrade. Let's upgrade. Honestly, maybe just make this better. Extra block. Warpaint. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random cards. Or 2 random skills. So it could be a shield. Vigilance would be nice. Alright. Sure. Honestly, those are probably the best 2 it could have picked. Cool. Okay, we're doing alright. We got something happening. Prostrate gave some shield. 6. 6. Just gain the 5 block. And okay, they only get the curl up once per turn, or per combat. I don't know why that never actually registered to me. We got our injury, but that's okay. Deal 6, enter calm. I guess just take out the back guy. Or I could apply weak. Yeah, take out the back guy. I probably should have targeted like someone who's doing more damage. I had 5 defense. So we're gonna take a little damage. But not much I could have really done. Like I could have maybe took out like one of the more damaging guys, but we'll be okay. We can eruption, shift, gain 2 energy. Straight. Really, that's about all we could do. Yeah. Even though that was kind of pointless, I want to get through the habit of like, oh, this is like the order I do stuff in. Two mantra, 4 block. Going for the strike. Might as well just do that one. I probably should have just punched the back guy. Killed it, but it's fine. We got rid of his curl up. Okay. Hit that guy for good damage. We gain 2 energy. Hit that guy real hard. Gain that 2 mantra. This, draw 2 cards, and then punch him. Cool. Cool. Windmill Strike. Deals 7 damage. When retained, increases damage by 4 this combat. Ooh. So I can just kind of hold this in my hand, get it really strong, and really kill someone really good. Alright. And we're not really missing too much. We got a couple miracles we can use just in case. Let's try the boss. Let's get it. Early game is where you want. For me, early game there's not really much loss if you die, right? You can just get back into it really quick. So getting as many good items early on seems like the play. Attack 8, deal 8, enter calm. Then gain like 12 block. Okay. Deflect the attack. Okay, a couple of dazes. Not great, but it is what it is. I can Wrath. Gain 2 energy. Then what? Nothing really. I would then just take a lot of damage. So yeah, I guess we prostrate. Defend. And you know what? Might be stupid, but let's try it. I probably should have did that first and then did the defense spells. Oops. Ow. Ow. Alright, not my favorite thing. Prostrate, gain 7. Strike for 9. Gain some defense. Okay. Okay. We can make this work. Gain 12 block, draw 2 cards. Get some mantras in there. Guess we'll keep the pressure on the middle guy. I could Miracle, but that wouldn't really do too much for me. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's up to 18 damage. Yeah, so that just keeps getting stronger. So we can get that to the point where it literally is like one-shot something. I don't hate it. Well. This is as good a time as any. And then we end. But we got rid of a lot of dazes. Still took a guy out. Yeah, dazes are not ideal, but we can make it work. We don't have any defense. We can hit something for 20. I could Miracle hit something for 11. Nah. keep the miracle for like when we really need it. Either we can go for a kill, or we need just a little extra defense. Okay. Well, we could get a shit ton of energy, but it wouldn't really do much for us. But we can deal 12 damage, and then we could probably swap that later. Okay, the dazes are starting to get pretty brutal. But we're not doing bad. We could hit you for 24. I wouldn't kill it though. Or we can get 11, 19. Okay, this feels like a miracle time for me. Yeah, it's still gonna hurt, but not much I can really do about that. Okay, we have a chance to strike. Okay, do this. Maybe apply... just deal damage to that guy? Yeah, we definitely need some of those, Wow, that just sucks. I should guess windmill strike that guy. It's gonna hurt. But nothing I can do about it. Ow. Well, now we're in God mode. And it does really nothing for me. Alright. But we're no longer enraged, so I guess that's fine. And then just kill him. Hair. Upon pickup, raise your max health by 10. Honestly, that's not bad. Ambrosia, enter Divinity Stance. You're going to have... Okay. Pressure point. Let's get a bit more defensive. At the start of your next turn, enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. Okay, we can hit him with this. Enter Calm. Gain 7 blocks, exit, gain 2 energy. I can then gain some extra block. Deal 6. Okay, we'll take 1. Prostrate. Hit him for 6. Vigilance for calm. Okay. So we'll take more damage next turn, but they're doing a negative effect. Can we kill them? Gain 9, draw 2. Eruption Wrap, gain 2 energy, hit him for 16. Then Windmill Slam, him to death. Boom, nice. Upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. Okay, that's cool. Then your turn, if you are calm, gain 5 block. That can be fun. Draw 2 cards, exit your stance. Okay, let's try this one. Gain a power. Applying weak doesn't really matter at the moment, so we'll just hit him. Enter calm. Oh no, we won't enter calm because, yeah. Yeah, okay. For some reason I thought he was going to go instantly into attacking once he woke up, but that was my mistake. The ability going. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of damage, but nothing I can do about that. Ow. Are you a boss fight? Yeah, okay, thought so. Gain 9 block, draw 2 cards. That could be strong. I guess gain 12, enter calm. We'll take no damage this turn. Our windmill slam would just keep getting stronger. Okay, let's go eruption. Apply weak. Gain 2 mantra. Windmill slam for 38, but I think we just keep letting that go up. Could be stupid. Let's just do fasting, get some extra damage in there. Because we do have the miracle potion, which I should probably use. Okay. Yeah, and now we're not losing dexterity and stuff. Okay. If I have that, they'd be doing what, 18? So I can heal 20, enter calm. And then play this. 14 block. If I Divinity Stance, what would that get me? I would get 5 energy. Yeah, I wouldn't really be able to do much with that. Alright. I'll take 4. Let's just take nothing. Oh, I'm calm, so I would have gained the 5 from... My bad. My bad, that's okay. I can empty stance, gain 2 energy. I can hit him for 16. Let's do that. I could hit him for 29. And okay. Oh, I'm not in calm anymore, so let's just go after defense. And then I think next turn we can just windmill slam and maybe be done with them. Yeah. Up. Whenever you add an attack card to your deck, ooh, that's just straight up golden. Nice. Deal 10 damage as smite to your hand. That's just really cool. Do unblock damage. So that could potentially be deal 12 and gain 12 block. Now let's try that. Yeah, give it a go. Still in the early experimenting phase. That's just a lot of damage coming in. What can I do about that? Not a whole heckin' lot, if I'm being honest. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. So if I hit him with 1, because I intend to attack, I'll enter calm. I can then eruption, which will gain me 2 stamina and probably take out somebody. Maybe I should strength potion? Gain 2 strength. Okay, well, this can kill the back guy. Make me enter calm. Then I can use eruption. This guy gain 2 energy. That might have been a mistake, yeah. Take him out. Gain a shield. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Ow. Ow. Yeah, that was just a lot of bad plays. Gain 7 block. Gain 9 block. Let's just punch that guy. So, to test this, will I gain 3 because he only took 3 damage, or will I get 9? Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay. I had a feeling that was how that was going to work, but if I was going to test it, now's a good time to do so. We're figuring it out. Just kill the back guy, not take damage. Okay. Not the best played, but we're learning. Snacko oil, draw 5 cards, randomize the cost of the cards. Okay. Smite was fun, but let's go like that again. That way, I don't know, we get 10 when we're in calm. Not doing great in the old health department. But can we do it? Let's just use that because it's free. Get you going and hit him for 12. You know, I might as well use my strength potion. You can like water. Gain extra 10 when we're calm. 4, 8, 12. We'll take 24. We'll have 22. Okay, we'll take 2 damage. That's fine. Ow. Okay, got 6 damage coming in. You can Eruption, deal 11, get 2 energy. But then what? Okay, no. I'm figuring it out. Hit him with that. Switch. Wall up, just get a shit ton of defense. Then we can... this. Calm. And end. Okay, they tend to hit us for 10. We can... apply weak. So now they tend to hit us for 6. If I exit stance, I'll gain 2 energy. Wouldn't really be able to do much with that though, so we'll stay in calm, because that just gives us 10 defense by default. Could windmill slam for 17. Yeah. That could have been more, but I felt like it's better to do damage than to not. Okay, so we can switch stances. Get 2 energy. And then do 11. That can put it back into calm, so we would get the defense we need to protect. And not take double damage. Yeah, let's do that. So, switch, deal 11. Punch him for 16. Just because we can. And okay, that's a good rhythm. I'm liking this. Doesn't matter the health we have if we don't take the damage. We can exit stance. gain 2 energy. Then use this to draw 2 cards. Windmill Slam, apply weak, even though it doesn't really do much. And take the burn damage. Okay. He's pretty low. You can enter calm if it says they intend to attack. So that will give us 10 defense. They're dealing 14. You can deal 8, prostrate, and then gain 5, so we'll have 19 defense. I am worried about their lights lighting up. Prostrate and then wallop. Yeah, that's a concern. For a 24 damage coming in. Well, we could apply weak. Strike. So we got 3, 6, 9, 18 damage coming in. Okay, that is more manageable. Gain 4, gain 5, then we'll get 10. So yeah, we shouldn't take any damage. Oh, we'll be getting burns. We might take a little bit, but nothing I can really do about that. I guess I could have just drank my random potion. Since we had 5 energy. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, that was more damage than I thought. Vigilance. Eruption. Okay, and that should be fine. Going for a strike. I guess just 2 defense. Okay, well, we can kill him next turn. Oh yeah. Okay, managed to do that. Big money. Ragnarok deals 6 damage to a random enemy 6 times. That's pretty insane, but it does cost 3. Or Brilliance Plus, deal 16 damage, deal an additional damage equal to monster gain this combat. Establishment, when this card is retained, reduces cost by 1. Whenever a card is retained, reduces costs. That's interesting. So this would deal 48 damage as is to something. We'll try it. Big ol' hit. Okay. Upon pickup, transform all strike and defend cards. Okay. Replace pure water at the start of each combat. Add 3 miracle to your hand. Okay, so instead of 1, I get 3 miracles. Or gain energy at the start of your turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. Ooh. Extra energy sounds good. Not often I'm playing 6 cards anyways, so I'm okay with that. Okay, so I will end this episode here. We managed to make it to level 2, so that's exciting. And in the next episode, we'll see how far I get. Hopefully, further than like 1 or 2 rooms. But until next time, bye for now.